my heart gave a violent squeeze. My eyes darted around the room, unable to meet Kate's gaze. Under his piercing look, the kind that felt like he was peeling back layers of my skin, I reached down and gripped the silk sheets, whispering, "I'm just tired." Kate didn't say anything. He just watched me for a long beat, probably trying to figure out if I was glitching. After a moment, he rolled over, his back to me. His voice was flat, impossible to read. "Then sleep." Staring at the broad, cold expanse of his back, I felt like I'd just swallowed a mouthful of ash. It was bitter and suffocating. I sat up and clicked off the lamp. As I lay back down in the dark, the words from that comment kept looping in my brain. I shifted toward the very edge of the mattress, leaving a vast, empty canyon of space between us. I did my absolute best to stay as far away from Kate as possible. I didn't dare press against him like a heat-seeking missile the way I usually did. Maybe if I stop being so much, I thought, he'll hate me a little less. In the silence, I heard his steady, rhythmic breathing, but my mind was miles away. To be honest, it wasn't like I hadn't noticed. I wasn't that blind. Kate had always been lukewarm. Whenever I tried to get close, I felt that split-second of tension in his frame, a subtle rigidity. But I loved him so much it made me stupid. I wanted to be his shadow, his accessory, his constant. Kate never complained out loud. But looking back, those tiny furrows between his brows, the way his jaw tightened, they were all flashing red lights. He didn't want this. I'd just been playing dumb. I'd lied and told him I was scared to live alone just so I could move into his place. Then, I'd pushed for more, invading his bedroom until I was a permanent fixture, wrapping my limbs around him every night like an octopus. He hadn't kicked me out, sure. But his first instinct was always to resist. I'd just been so desperate to be with him that I'd filtered out the truth. Now it seemed the comment was right. The air in the room felt heavy. I tossed and turned until the early hours of the morning, finally drifting into a fitful sleep. When I woke up, I realized I was curled into Kate's chest, my right arm locked firmly around his waist. His chest rose and fell in a slow, steady rhythm. After a few seconds of frozen realization, my soul nearly left my body. My body had gone into autopilot during the night, seeking him out like a habit I couldn't break. If he woke up and saw me like this, the annoyance would be written all over his face. Holding my breath, I moved with the agonizing slowness of a glacier, trying to retract my arm. I was inches away from a clean break, almost back to my side of the bed, when a hand clamped firmly around my wrist. I looked up, slamming right into Kate's deep, bottomless eyes. He'd clearly just woken up, his voice was thick with sleep. "What are you doing?" Panicked, I yanked my hand back and shoved against his chest with both palms, trying to create distance. I stammered out the first excuse I could find. "And nothing. It's late. I have to get to work." Kate didn't respond. He just watched me with that expressionless mask. Even though I was avoiding his gaze, I could feel the atmospheric pressure in the room dropping.